It's a Friday night.
Get set immediately because they're not getting set.
And the Blitz is back.
Hey, wake up, get up, let's go, wake up.
It's been a busy week for some.
Keep running till they blow the whistle.
Making up last week's games.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
And preparing for tonight. Let's get back in the rhythm. The Blitz is on.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Tonight, we changed that course of history that's been going on around in this place. Tonight, we let them know what's up. Let's go let them know what's up. Let's go!
Well, there you go. Ryan Wolfe getting ready to go. Let them know what's up in the Middleburg Bronx in a big Clay County clash. Hadn't beat Clay in more than 10 years.
That's a long time.
So that's what's on the line. And Wolfe's been doing a terrific job. Can they get the win on our game of the week tonight?
Welcome into the Friday Night Blitz. After a one-week hiatus, we are back. Some big games, exciting rivalries all across the area. I'm Stuart Weber.
A lot of football this week, right? I'm Brent Morton. Not only do we have the games to talk about tonight, but how about a mid-season field unveil and ribbon cutting as well? We'll head to the backyard in a bit, but let's start out there in Clay County.
The Game of the Week, sponsored by Whataburger.
You take every single thing. You take it all. Take it.
Hi, this one's personal for the Broncos. Middleburg hasn't beaten Clay in over 10 years, as I mentioned, right? Tonight. Didn't take long for the home team to get on the board. Less than 2 minutes into the game, TJ Lane takes a handoff. He's gone 48 yards later, in for the first score of the game. Middleburg up 6-0. Still in the first, Jaden Jenkins goes up top to Mike Mitchell, the other back playing receiver here. The Utah commit, that's a terrific catch. Tracks down the dime, trots his way into the end zone. Broncos up 12-0. Second quarter, Clay finally makes their way deep into Middleburg territory, but the Broncos defense comes up big. Luke Wheeler with the scoop, and there he goes for the score. Scoop and score. Middleburg gallops to a 26-0 lead. Clay not throwing in the towel, not in this rivalry game, even though the place was rocking in Bronx land. Merrick Raposa launches deep ball to Peyton Dykes, and that gets Clay on the board. Still trailing 26-6, but a good moment there for the Blue Devils. And it didn't really slow down the second half for Middleburg. Middleburg, first win over Clay since 2011. They get it done. And Action Sports Jack's Marcel Robinson, I think, has some post-game reaction.
I'm here with Victoria's head coach, Ryan Wolfe. Coach, I heard you talk to the team before the game. Didn't have too much to say. You just said, hey, look, we're going to go show them what's up. 41-12. I'd say you showed them what's up here at Clay against Clay High School.
Yeah, it's been a tough week because, we lost the game on Friday, so it got moved to Monday. So we had 2 county games in 1 week and our JV game on Thursday. So, we've been kind of telling the kids all week that it's pretty rare that you get to play 2 rivals in 1 week. That's never going to happen the rest of their lives. And they didn't let the adversity of playing on a Monday hurt them and having a short week, and we showed it tonight.
You could clearly tell that this game was personal. I mean, from the jump, you guys had momentum. You guys were out more physical, more tougher and everything. Because you guys hadn't beat Clay High School in 10 years, since 2011. How proud you were of the team coming out and to be able to put that aside for a little bit and perform on the field tonight.
No, I'm super proud of our team because, like you said, it's been since 2011 since Middleburg has beaten Clay. And not only that, last year when we were all here, we lost to Clay by 1 inch. We went for 2 and we lost by 2 by 1 inch, so it kind of stung with our kids for the whole year. They really wanted this one.
You never want to say one game is bigger than the others, but as far as the games so far that you've coached, where does this victory measure up on the wins that you've had here at Middleburg?
Well, all wins are big wins and all games are big wins, but anytime you beat a county rival, that's always going to be up there.
As head coach Ryan Wolfe, Middleburg, your big win over rival Clay High School, 41-12. Let's throw it back to you guys.
That was a fantastic W for them. He's got them cooking. I really like what Ryan Wolfe's doing out there. By the way, he was part of Clay's team that beat Bishop Kenny in 2013, 74-73. Remember that game?
I do.
He was the offensive coordinator there.
I do remember that thing.
So here's a look at our game of the week. Next week, we're going to Main Street.
Ooh, Look at that, it's Kevin Sullivan Field over there.
It is. Riverside and Jackson will be the game of the week in Week 8.
All right, how about a district game originally scheduled for last Friday? Instead, Fleming Island and Bartram Trail meeting tonight. The Bears up 3-0 in the third, but here comes Sam Singleton, the Florida State commit on the right side. Nice gainer for the first down. Golden Eagles driving. But a few plays later, Sebastian Broughton dropping back, looking for an open receiver, can't find anybody. Meanwhile, Grady Hutchinson finds Broughton, brings him down in the backfield for the sack. Fleming Island forced to punt. The Bears then drive it down the field and find the end zone. Riley Trujillo to Jack Kremen over the middle for the score. So Bartram up 10-0 at that point. How about a little insurance? Lathan Biddle, we'll talk about him later as the reigning player of the week, finds pay dirt midway through the fourth quarter. Bears lead 17-0 at that point, and that is your final as Bartram Trail gets the win.
Yep, Creekside next week and a big one. A win for Baldwin over Yulee puts them in the driver's seat for the district title. All but gets it for them. The Indians' Cortez Martinez takes the snap and throws down the center, but it's picked off by Landon Hale. Zigs and zags and brings it back into Indian country. And here comes Yulee on offense, but Baldwin's defense stands tall. That's Martinez with a hit. Yulee settles for a field goal. Indians counter in the air. Jalen Hitchens, quick pass to Jihad Miller, breaks a tackle and then gets tackled. And Hitchens to Miller again. Deep pass into coverage. Oh, nice. High point there. Leaping catch short of the goal line. Hitchens would finish it up. Gets over that line with a little hurdle for 6. Big win for Baldwin. They're going to be district champs, it looks like, 20-17.
St. Johns County's longest running rivalry, Nice and St. Augustine. Both teams would love a win tonight. Jackets already leading in the second half. Lachlan Hewlett going deep to Carl Jenkins Jr., who high points it. How about that? 36-20 at that point, St. Augustine. An answer comes from the Florida commit and his Nice offense. That'd be Marcus Stokes. Little QB run. Look at that cutback. Gets him to pay dirt and gets him within one score. But there was no shortage of touchdowns for the home team, St. Augustine, in this one. Colton Metzger. Where'd he go? There he goes. Behind the second level and gone.
That was quick.
See, that was really quick. I mean, we lost him. And then we found him in the end zone. Again, though, it's going to be Stokes making a play. This time he does it through the air to Maddox Spencer, and Spencer does the rest. I don't think they played any secondaries in this game. I think they were all like 11 in the box the whole time.
A lot of green grass.
Well, they finished one shy of 100 combined points. The Jackets take it 58-41. St. Augustine with the win.
Now one of St. Johns County's newest rivalries. Okay, not a rivalry quite yet, but Tooke Creek visiting Menendez.
Might be after tonight.
Here too, the Toros have been one of the pleasant surprises this season. Kendall Sofian beats his block and gets into the backfield for the sack. Falcons stick with it. Hand that ball to Christian Coleman. Good decision. Nearly breaks this thing for a touchdown that would just come up short, though. That's a big gainer. Bryce Patelet would finish the drive, but getting it to Julian Quintero, and watch him hit the truck stick. Wow, that's good effort right there. Bowling through the defenders on the way to 6. More of that defense from the Toros, keeping this thing tight. Wyatt Legault, the interception for Tooke Creek. The Toros bounce back from a loss to Palatka earlier in the week, keep the Falcons out of the end zone, and they win it 20-6. Got a vocal sideline, too.
Very vocal.
Hey, for years, the backyard has been a tough venue to play, right? For decades, really. Not just because of a supportive crowd, but also a field that, well, took a beating over the course of the season.
Yeah, with no practice field on campus, the Generals would wear out the turf. Well, that's not going to be a problem anymore, Brett, because Riverside tonight unveiled its brand new artificial playing surface. Just awesome to see decades of alumni on hand tonight at the backyard. Generals christening this thing against Trinity Christian. It would take until the second quarter before that new field is christened with a touchdown. It comes from the Conquerors. Colin Hurley to London Smith, 7-0 Trinity at that point. Defense, though, name of the game in the first half. Generals driving. Kyle Boylston going to sniff that one out. That's an interception and a nice little return for Trinity Christian as he gets it back across midfield on that beautiful new logo there at the middle of the field. Looked like Conquerors were going to go in for another 6, but check this play out. Off the receiver's body, Patrick Cooper sticks with it. Ref saw it the whole way. That's a pick.
Good call.
In case you didn't see it, watch this replay. Great concentration to make a huge play. Ball just bouncing, staying alive, and he gets the interception there.
Terrific.
7-0 game at the half. It stayed close till late. Trinity scored a couple late touchdowns to take it 30-14 as they stay unbeaten.
All right, more to come on the Blitz, including some big Gateway Conference matchups. Can Fletcher build on its win this past Monday as they head to red-hot Ed White? That is coming up next. And we say hey to a terrific tribute Bartram Trail does once a year. They call it the Honor Game, and every player's jersey bears the name of those who have fought or are fighting cancer. Great way to honor those most important to the players and their families and people in the community by raising awareness tonight.
We are the Clay High Blue Devils, and you're watching the Friday Night Blitz.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Barnidge.
Hey, how about Gary Barnidge, NFL tight end, former Middleburg Bronco, graduated in 2004, was actually drafted in the class with Cliff Averill, and ironically, Cliff went to Clay, Gary to Middleburg, and the two schools played together tonight. And Middleburg won in our game of the week. Congrats to Gary Barnidge. He's in the Hall of Fame now at Middleburg. Welcome back to the Blitz, everybody. Brent Martin along with Stuart Weber. Everyone's trying to win their district, but here in Duval County, we also have some other bragging rights every year on the line, don't we?
Yeah, that'd be the Gateway Conference title as the top public schools in the county square off. They don't play everybody, but the best record gets to claim that crown at the end of the year. Mandarin has not lost to a Gateway team all year. Tonight, hosting Westside at the Corral. You can see it's homecoming as well, as they've got the sashes
Beautiful
ready
night
to
for
go. I saw a few homecomings tonight. First quarter, scoreless. Tiant Weich with a little daylight gets the first down for the Mustangs, led to a field goal. On the drive, the Mustangs get 6 instead of 3 here. Weich barreling in from a few yards out. Mandarin missed the PAT, so that made it 9-0. So you got a field goal, a touchdown, and a 9-0 lead for the home team. Westside coming alive in the second quarter. Mustangs trying to add to their lead. Tremel Jones up top. Intercepted Maurice Samuels.
Nice play.
Yeah, nice
We got a
little
lot of
grab
high
there.
point action tonight.
We do. I mean, they're jumping up and grabbing that thing. Nice little return as well for the Wolverines, as I think he's still running today. Very next play, Darius Grubbs getting behind the defense. Huge gain for the Wolverines, and Westside wants to capitalize on their newfound momentum, but Weich will have none of that. Interception in the end zone for the touchback. Teachers love it. They love what they're seeing right in front of them. In fact,
That's great.
By the way, we had a teacher record this video for us. We're not going to tell the Mandarin folks where he works, though, because it's a rival.
Good job taking care of the teachers.
Attaboy, Kush. Mustangs get the win, 28-0, your final score. Fletcher, fresh off a Monday night win over Parker at Ed White. Third quarter, Ed White down 7-0. Devon Patterson taking it into the end zone for a goal line touchdown. To the fourth quarter we go. Fletcher says, all right, yeah, we could do that too. I don't know who had it, but somebody had it. They pushed their way across the goal line, and the Senators want to go for 2. So Marcellus Tate up top. Noah Taylor brings it down. How about Fletcher? They get a big win, 22-8 over Ed White.
It would mean a lot. You know, once we lost the Jackson game, our sights was just trying to let's run the table. And, you know, we knew Ed White, one of the top teams, not just in the city, but the state. And we wanted to make a statement, you know. And we had a lot of moving pieces, had some kids, you know, not playing tonight, but we had 2 days to prepare because we played Monday. But the goal was to come in here and get a victory, no matter if it was 3-0, 2-0, we just wanted the victory. And this is a big stepping stone because this is a great team and very athletic team.
All right, that's C4 after the victory, 22-8 for Fletcher. Bishop Kenny chance to reach 7-0, but they need to get by a hungry Ponte Vedra team. Tied at 3, late in the second quarter, James Reeser trying to get a drive going, connects with an in-stride Jackson Burnett. Big pickup for the Crusaders, but Sharks able to defuse that situation. Reeser trying to step up. Matt Gray is in the way. That's a sack for Ponte Vedra. BK turns it over on downs, gives the Sharks one more chance, but Max Davis isn't having any of it. A sack to end the first half. So this happens from time to time, Brent.
Yes, it does.
3-3 at the half.
Wow.
Ponte Vedra wins 32-31 on a 2-point conversion with 2.3 seconds.
Go back
to
and
play.
watch a Blitz scoreboard show on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and you can see the finish. And it's a wild one. Ponte Vedra won with 2 seconds to go on a 2-point conversion.
Well, there you saw a couple defensive plays. So there you go.
It happens.
At Englewood, the Rams and Episcopal both looking to bounce back from losses earlier in the week. The Rams led 21-7 at the half, but the Eagles woke up in the locker room. Here comes Joseph Wiesner through the air to Nate Blair on the receiving end, cuts the lead to 7. Wiesner trying that deep ball approach again later in the third, but, well, different result this time as he chucks it deep. And this time, Jalen Scarver comes down with the pick for Englewood in their new yellow unis, by the way.
Those look good.
Yeah. Episcopal gets the ball back, though, this time using the ground game. It's 4th and goal. Christian Davis into the mass of humanity. Takes the refs a little bit, but they finally rule a touchdown, and it's a tie game. Very next play from scrimmage. Oh, dear. Calvin J.C., the go-ahead score with the pick 6 for the Eagles. Another amazing finish because these teams traded touchdowns in the final 2 minutes. Englewood scored, 2-point conversion to go ahead by 1. Episcopal scored like 15 seconds later to retake the lead, and then a 2-point conversion. They win 36-29.
The Player of the Week, sponsored by Whataburger.
I didn't get a chance to honor him last Friday, but let's hear it for Bartram Trail's Lathan Biddle, our most recent Player of the Week award winner, as voted on by the fans. Biddle claims the honor for Week 5 after a 6-touchdown performance and nearly 200 yards rushing on just 15 carries. We'll post the 4 latest candidates on the Friday Night Blitz page of actionnewsjacks.com by later tonight or into the morning. Then you vote all weekend long. You have until Monday at midnight. We'll reveal a new winner. So send the nominees in now on social media, and then we'll put 4 up there. You can vote until Monday at midnight on actionnewsjacks.com.
All right, more games in Lake Butler. Union County facing Dixie County. Fighting Tigers started with the ball. That's trouble for the Bears defense. A.J. Cortez taking the QB keeper 15 yards across the plane, 7-0 Union County. On Dixie County's opening drive, Brett Nettles calls his own number, but in a pile of bodies, he loses the ball, and it's Union County that recovers the fumble. That turnover set up this short score. Rayvon Durant knifing his way through the defense for 6 more. 2-touchdown lead at that point. They would finish with more than that. Union County wins it 42-6.
Fort White home tonight as well, taking on the Lafayette Hornets. The Hornets shut out the Indians last year. Not this time around. First quarter, Clayton Philpott dives in. Short yardage, 7-0 Fort White. Second quarter, it's 7-7. Najib Smith going to try to grasp his towel to stop him. Oh, can't do it. No avail. Mr. Smith goes to the end zone. Indians on top 14-7, but the second half is all Indians. They come back to win it. That's Fort White. Those Indians get it done 23-21.
The Coach of the Week, sponsored by Whataburger.
And we give it to Ryan Wolfe at Middleburg. He loves it. A $1,500 check thanks to our partners with Jaguars Prep for the athletic program at Middleburg. The Broncos with a great night as they top their rivals tonight.
And just to put things in perspective for Middleburg, 5-5 record last year was their best in 18 years.
Yeah, that's
so huge win again tonight. Well, tonight we feature the Friday night games. With this the week, we take a peek ahead at one of the biggest games in the city every year. They played on Saturday, 53rd Annual Northwest Classic. This year they'll be facing off the Graveyard with the home team Reigns looking for a 6th straight win over Ribault. Vikings off to a 4-1 start. In this game, you know how that goes. Doesn't matter. Ribault, by the way, 3-3. They've been pretty good, too.
And you had both of the coaches on our Blitz scoreboard show tonight on ESPN 690, so you can go back and listen and check out what they had to say about tomorrow's game.
All right, hey, more to come on the Blitz, including the play of the day. We've got a lot of options here, too.
Yeah, and we got some NFL Hall of Famers trading in a gold jacket for a green jacket. All right, it's not quite the Masters, but we had a golf showdown here in Jacksonville. That is coming up next.
Hi, I'm Miss Penby at White High School, and this is
Miss Fletcher at White High School. We're in the English and Reading Department, and we're here for Friday Night Blitz for our homecoming game. Yes. Go Ed White! Go Ed White!
And all the teachers supporting their schools. Obviously, a lot of volunteers make Friday nights happen, and that's why it's so much fun. More of the Friday Night Blitz coming up next.
We are the Middleburg Broncos, and we're watching Friday Night Blitz. Woo! Yeah!
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Favorite high school memory? We beat the reigning state champs in the semifinals, and we made it to the state championship, but then we got beat bad, real bad.
That's right, Sean Jenkins. Hey, we got a big Sunday coming up, right? Starts with Jaguars weekend on Fox 30. Then we'll be live from the stadium. Countdown to kickoff 11:30 in the game on CBS 47. The Jags are favored by a touchdown.
Give it up for John Scobie.
And a big weekend for the Jaguars with Legends Weekend. Everyone here to celebrate Tony Baselli. Today, Josh Scobie got to carry Big Bo for 9 holes on the golf course in a celebrity charity challenge. I heard Big Bo hit a 30-footer on the last hole for a $20K donation to a charity.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty exciting. Big Ben Roethlisberger on the bus. Jerome Bettis on the other side. By the way, tournament host Jim Furyk tied for the lead at 5 under par.
Excellent. By the way, don't sleep on Baselli. He can play golf a little bit. Here's our play of the week, and, well, you were there.
Yeah, I mean, what a
Patrick Cooper
interception by Patrick Cooper. You can see it again in slow motion. What a terrific bit of concentration. Keep his eye on the ball and grab that pick. Look at that. Just taps it up to himself. Love it.
Yeah. Can't run after his knee was down. But
correct.
Heck of a pick, and that's our play of the week. That's going to do it for Friday Night Blitz. We'll do it again in just a few minutes on CBS 47 and Fox 30. Let's leave you with the band of the week and a salute to the Paxson Band here on this Friday night.
Thanks for watching Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it. On Fridays, the sound of high school football echoes through the night, and the Blitz is bringing those sounds to life.
This is our field. Let's go and get them.
More passion, more highlights, more coverage of the best games on Friday nights. Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, Friday at 10:30 on Fox 30. Sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.